So welcome my dear engineers, and now as you can see in the picture that the application of operating system, it is about the communication. There are so many people in the room, and few of them are having laptop, you are thinking, we are talking, and few are acting that they are like thinking. Okay, it actually happens all the time. Okay, so how they communicate, the application of the operating system, one of the most important application. I already told you the types, feature, functions and examples in the previous one, as we have seen in this section. But what I actually meant with it, I meant that they all are actually the applications of operating system. So we have already understood that what is the application, but what I have not mentioned in the previous class is the communication. The communication is the tool that is making someone efficient or sometimes very inefficient. That same thing happens with our operating system. Operating system, if require to be efficient, it always have to function in a best possible efficient way. It must be fast, it must be reliable, it must be secure, and it must be user friendly. So that's what the application of the operating system actually is. And what else is the application? It becomes the medium. Imagine it like a medium which is able to communicate between the hardware and the application software. Application software cannot directly say the hardware that do this or that. The hardware cannot directly do by its own that what it has to do. So the operating system is actually the bridge. As we have discussed, it is the bridge that is going to fill that gap. So this is the bridge, bridge. This is our bridge between the application software and the hardware. So application software and hardware are actually working through this bridge. The bridge is very important. The bridge must be strong, the bridge must be secure, the bridge must not be hacked. Now I think you are understanding which direction I am actually pointing. It should not be hacked. Then only our hardware and software, application software, can perform their functions in the best possible way. So this is the application of operating system. Now the next one, we are going to explore something very interesting. Let me show you its picture here. These are the types of the system software which contains so many subparts. Operating system is just one part of it. Its operating system is device driver, its firmware, its BIOS and UEFI, its programming language, translator and the utilities. So these 6 together makes the type of system software, and this will gonna be our final lesson for the software. And after knowing this thing, you will have a strong concept, logic, intuition and imagination fulfilled that what actually a software do with this type. So I hope you are excited to learn this, and I'm excited to teach you this thing. This is gonna be a fun journey. We are going to divide that into 2 parts so that this lesson becomes easy to grasp. You can just recall it, remember it, and you can share it with the walls, with the people, with the friends. Well, first thing I said is the walls. I talk with my walls when I am talking with my students, and actually you are not present right in front of me, but I am very happy to see you with all your doubts, queries, questions and your suggestions, opinions, and simply when you want to talk with me in the comment section, we can have that there, and in the Q&A obviously. So let's meet in the next one. So till that time, take care, God bless, and stay tuned. So welcome back everyone. Now we are going to see what are the types of the system software, and we are going to study them in a way that we are able to understand this thing. I'm not going to say that we are going to understand this in a great detail, because it is the system software and each one of them itself is the entire branch in which the companies are made. Not just people or engineers or scientists, but the companies itself are made. So obviously we are going to get a good idea of all of them. That's what the initial concept of being an engineer is. You know about something that other peoples don't. You know about that thing that other peoples or the common people don't. Even though you know that you do not know it in a great detail, but you know better than all the average people. Okay, with that, let's understand first that what is the meaning of system software. This word, system software. It is a type of computer program that manages and control. Let me take you to the board and let me tell you that. So, system software. System software. So I'm just going to write the keywords here. So it is a type of computer program that actually manages and control. These are the keywords here. The computer hardware, and provide the basic services to higher level software. This is actually the concept of it. This is the type of the computer program that manages and control a computer hardware, provides basic services to higher level software. I'm not writing it down, but you can write it down if you're making the notes. That's very important. You can make notes here, right in this class section, so that you can revise it again and again. And I'm not writing it so that you can recall that why I'm not writing it. Okay, try to understand the concept first. Okay, now let's get into the role, that where should we actually start from. Let's start with the translator with a fresh page.